We're learning more tonight about the future of the state's use of artificial intelligence, or AI, and how you may see it woven into state agencies. Fox 25's Paige Taylor sat down with the state's newly appointed Chief AI and Technology Officer for his first television interview in the new role. She joins us now with more. Paige, this conversation covered all kinds of ground.
Well, that's right, Adam. And Tai Phan has a long history working in the technology space. Before his appointment to this role, he served as the Chief Technology Officer for OMES, and Oklahoma now joins a handful of other states in officially appointing someone to this new role.
I think strategically where this fits into the arc of our Oklahoma story is that this is really bringing the vision of AI into reality.
Tai Phan now at the helm of navigating how Oklahoma will use artificial intelligence. In 2023, the governor's task force on emerging technologies came up with recommendations and this artificial intelligence strategy. I asked if that strategy is still the framework guiding how the state plans to use AI.
I think that framework is evolving. I think at that time it was a vision with themes that was projecting where we might be. Think of it in terms of art of the possible. As we're laying these into an operating plan, we're now looking at what is the art of the real.
In a statement in early 2024, Governor Stitt said Oklahoma could be the AI capital of the nation, adding, quote, in Oklahoma, 21% of the workforce is employed by federal, state, or local governments, while the ideal percentage would be closer to 13%. Artificial intelligence creates possibilities for more efficient employment and government services. I asked if the state is still looking to cut state jobs with AI to help fill private sector jobs, which was detailed as a possibility in that 2023 strategy.
It's a great question, and it's something that I think is being asked across the board. At this point in time, we don't have any plans for a reduction in force with AI.
Phan says two things are being focused on when it comes to AI and the workforce.
From a workforce standpoint, it's really providing amplification and extended agency. What that means is how can AI be used to make their day-to-day better, more efficient, so that they can get more done. I think the second piece here is responsible adoption and understanding what our limitations are. Data is a big predictor of how successful we'll be with AI and where we will go with AI. So I think we need to make sure that that foundation is built so that we can really scale out for the future.
But however AI might be integrated, Phan says there is always the idea of human in the loop.
We're dealing with public safety. We're dealing with critical system that runs the government. AI is an assistant and a tool, but it's up to people to make a decision. And it's really people serving people at the end of the day, not AI serving people.
Just around the corner, I asked Phan if he is planning on working with lawmakers to craft legislation regarding AI. He tells me the door is always open to discuss policy and that he looks forward to forming relationships with agency leaders and policymakers. Reporting live at the state capitol, Paige Taylor, Fox 25 News.